Well, here's the golden eagle getting ready to take off. She's been flying around watching the land, probably looking for a stillborn. I think they're in the same nest as last year. I'm at the first nest closer to number 4. I haven't seen any activity. But she's been flying around. Here we found one of her favorite perches. And it's straight up above the swallow nest on the river. The first whitewash right up above the river is where the prairie falcon sits, and up above that is where she goes. There she takes off again. But we'll see if we can get another view of her. Here's our eagle soaring. Been chasing the raven around. Landed a couple times. They're having a little dispute with the raven today. I'm glad she's taken after him. We're trying to see the prairie falcon. He hangs around here too, right above the swallow's nest on the river. Right by the pullout where you look at the old eagle nest, the one that's closer to number 4 mile marker. That's where we're at. The eagle's having a good time chasing the raven, and we saw the prairie earlier fly down past the old site, way up on the hill. And we're waiting for him to come back to his favorite perch. Well, here's the mate. He just sailed in with a big jackrabbit or something. Landed on the edge of the cliff and dropped it. And the magpie is trying to find some scraps. But he caught a big old jackrabbit. Come flying in here and landed on the other cliff and then dropped it. And the mate's still in there on the nest. So we'll watch this one for a while. There he goes. All right. Well, Mama stuck her head up. The male just flew by and let her know he has some food. He just landed in the edge there just for a second. Now she's got her head up. He snuck in on me. So now I'm looking at her and we'll see if she sails out, because he's got that big jackrabbit he dropped off the edge of the cliff. And he might be wanting to show that to her, so there he goes down to where it's at now. I'll see if he calls her off. He's on the kill now where he dropped it. He stashed it there. Alright, he's hopping around with it. She's sitting tight. See if I can zoom over there to him. He's down here in this area. But there he is. He's got his kill there, see? Let's see what it is. Good sized carcass he's got. He was just a lugging that. Flying in with it and could hardly carry it. Man, look at that. What is that? Really chowing down. It looked to be about the size of a full-grown jackrabbit, but it could have been a newborn lamb too. I don't know. Stillborn or something. But anyway, we're excited about that. He's having a feast now. Look at this guy chowing down. My goodness. Well, I'll zoom back on her then and see what we got going here. Yeah, he flew in with that and sailed up there. I'll get over on her again. Oh yeah, she'll be in the nest here. We'll see what she's up to. She's waiting her turn to get something to eat. Coming back in on her now. And there she is. Now if he gives her the feeding call, she'll sail out of there, but for now, she's got to sit tight. Alright, Mama just got up. We'll keep an eye on her, see what's going on here. She's checking everything out. She wants to get a little bit of that snack. We'll check and see if there's any babies in there. Look for some movement. Oh yeah. Well, we like it when she stands up. We'll watch her here now. Oh, see if she can get her sailing out a little bit, huh? She looks like she's about ready to go. Back off a little bit here. She's wanting to get something to eat too. Oh yeah. She's surveying there. She's getting ready to sail out, I think. He's checking everything out. Looks up and down the river there. Coming to the edge. Alright, there she goes. Oh yeah. Wanting to come back in, I think. They're talking to each other, both together now flying. Yeah, she's getting her fill now. So she's hasn't been back to the nest yet. She's just getting a big snack here. Try to figure out what this is. It's like a big chunk of meat. It's a big critter. May have been a stillborn. But we'll figure all that out later. Whatever it is, this eagle's enjoying it. Here she is. She flew up here now. See what she's up to. And there she goes. She's flying back in now. She just flew by the end. Mama is back in the nest, so let's see what happens. And she's got that golden locks showing now, and we'll see if we can see her tending to her babies here. She just landed and looking down at the youngsters now. Oh yeah, I'll come in just a little bit more here. There she is. You can see the beautiful golden hackles on her head now. The sun is hitting it just right. And she just sailed out for just a minute. She was feeding them earlier. And she's checking them all out here. We'll see what happens. Now she's moving around. Coming back in, going to get situated, checking everything out. Making sure everything is in its place. What a beautiful eagle. Golden eagle. Oh yeah. Now she's getting around here, getting in position again. Like I say, she's still got to keep them warm because they're just little bitty guys. Looking down, we were estimating schedule probably not more than just a couple days old. So she's preening up a little bit here. Yeah, looking down. She was feeding them earlier. And she decided she was on them all night. She needed to stretch her wings a little bit. Now see how careful she steps with her feet? Not to step on really careful now. Getting all in position here. Oh yeah, she's liking that morning sunlight. They got really cool last night. She had to sit tight on them. So she's, well, they all look good to me. There we are, looking to the left and the right. Making sure all the bedding is just right. Just kind of putzing around the nest, getting ready to settle back down on them. She's got that little bit of food in there that the male had brought her for feeding the eaglets. And she's having a little bit of that snack. But she's already fed the youngsters, so that's what she's up to. Still feeding here. She's in the shadow now. Try to back off a little bit. There we go.